Hey everyone. This is Andrea Hutcheson. Thank you so much for watching this video. On this video, I'm going to be talking about onboarding systems. And I have created a document that I will be sharing with you in the middle of the session, in the middle of the video, at the end of the video. I can't remember when I will be doing that, but I will explain with you what kind of system we have, and I'm going to share that with you. So first of all, my name is Andrea Hutcheson. I have been with Paparazzi. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Manisha, for calling me. That was hilarious. We've been trying to do this video 3 times now, you guys. The first time was on that Spanish page. The second time I come on here on Team United Fashionistas on Facebook, and there's no sound. And now the third one is the charm. Okay, this is going to be a really good video, so you may have to watch it again. I will post it on our YouTube channel because my purpose for this is for everyone in the whole entire company to be benefiting from it. Okay, so when I joined Paparazzi in 2012, I'm a jet setter thanks to my team, United Fashionistas. That's what we call each other. I joined in 2012, so I had to come up with a name. Back in the day, there was the highest rank, I think it was Jetsetter, and they did not have the name Impressionistas or Iconic Impressionistas. And I wanted something girly, so I called Team United because I want our team to be united. I want that community. I want that sisterhood. I want everybody helping each other, not just inside of our team, but outside our team, because we are a community. It's not just teams, right? It is not who has the highest team, who has the highest rank. It is not keeping all the information for yourself. It's helping others get to the top with you. Because the fun thing about our company is that we are a sisterhood and we are together with this amazing multi-level company, a network marketing company where you can make your dreams come true. And I am proof of that. God has really blessed me because even though I didn't speak any English when I first started Paparazzi, I started YouTube videos in 2012 because there was no resources back in the day. And I wanted everyone to be helped and I wanted everyone to be successful. So Team United, Fashionistas was the word Fashionistas because it was one of the ranks and it was in the last rank that I was gonna hit as a team. But Fashionistas is like, girl, like we got it together. We love jewelry. We're fashion. So, but if I would have picked a name, it would have been Team United, like, or something with the word impressionista because it's just so cool. And I love that word. So anyway, but just that's a background. We do have a YouTube channel with my name on it. This is my name right here. And you can totally find me there. You can totally follow me. I don't do my work lives on my personal page, but you can follow me and hopefully I can spread some positivity in your life. But here's where I do all of my content that I share with other people through my YouTube channel. And I do have 2 groups. I stopped using the $5 group resources or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I stopped using that because I was putting all of my videos on YouTube. And then I created a 30-day bootcamp back in 2008. So you can totally find that group as well and you can join. You can ask your upline to add you to it. And I have content in there to help you on what to post every single day and challenge you to just do daily challenges. Okay, so that's just a little bit of background. We do have a team page called letsflourishtogether.com. Anyone can go to that page. There is lots of resources and trainings and things like that. That is not just me doing the trainings. It's a lot of different consultants that I find their content very, very helpful. And so I put everything in there and all the information. As a new consultant, as a seasoned consultant, you can go in there and take that information because I have gathered it since 2012. Okay, so I love this. And I will tell you, I'm so passionate about teaching others because I know that you have room at the top. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you just started. I know that with this company, you can be debt free. I know that you can have the house of your dreams. I know that you can retire your husband. I know that you can leave a legacy. So this is not just for one person or Andrea, you were lucky to get there. You're a jet setter. You have a team. No, this is for anyone and everyone that's willing to put in the work and to work smart. I used to say, let's work harder. Let's work harder. we're going to get to the top by working harder. But this past 2-3 years, since 2008, when I started following my coach, Bob Heilig, which you guys can follow him too. I think he calls himself Your Virtual Upline. He also has Clubhouse, and I listen to them a little bit when I'm on my power hour. And he's amazing. He has helped me so much, and God has put him in my life to grow as a leader and as a coach and as a person. And I have learned so much. So today I'm going to be sharing my onboarding system with you. Many of you know it by the Launching Strong. And so I used to have two documents. It was was for the leader, and the other one was for the team member. And we just launched it last month, and I am so excited to share with you how much the team is growing because of it and how much they are improving as a leader. And of course, we want to share it with the whole company because I know this will be very, very helpful. I have three accountability partners, Betsy Menes, I have Rochelle Beachy, and then I have Patty Shevlin. And I shared that document with them about a month or two ago when I was about to launch mine with my team, and I gave them access to it. So today I'm going to be giving it access to everyone in the company. I will recommend that your elite upline, if you're working with them, I will recommend that you let them do this document and to change up the settings, because I believe in community. I believe that you should follow your leader and not be like creating your own documents, because we already have one. So, my leaders, I recognize them. I recognize their company. I recognize their name. Everybody should have a team name. I don't say you need to be called Team United Fashionistas. I let them be who they are. But I do tell them, here's a document that we're going to be using, because why do you need to recreate the wheel? Why do we need to have 5-6 documents if it's the same thing, just because of the sake of you wanting to have your logo in it, which is fine. You're going to have your logo on different things. I'm not but don't confuse your people. That's why we separate groups. That's why you separate as a team when you have to have sisterhood. Okay, so I talk a lot. Tag your team members, tag your friends. I will answer questions at the end because I do want to go through this document, and I want to give you the information that you're looking for as you're coming in here, and your time is valuable. Okay, so again, I have 4 systems that I have created. And Bob has helped me with that. I mean, he has helped me with to think outside the box, to not give too much information, because too much information can constipate you, okay? You're going to be constipated with too much information. And so we want you to be free and lay back, and we don't want to overwhelm the new people, okay? That's why they quit. Because first of all, they don't have a system to follow. And second of all, they don't get the recognition that they deserve and that they're looking for to just boost their confidence. And I'll explain that in another video. But I have the onboarding system, I have a prospecting system, I have a retention system, and I have an accountability system. So I'm hoping that throughout the month and throughout this year, I will be able to do those 4 videos. Today, I will be talking about onboarding. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to put me over here in the corner. I use the program Be Live. If you want to learn how to use Be Live, just type in Be Live on the bottom, which is this right here where it says Be Live. TV. You can totally type that out, and you can find more information on how to use this. All right, so I'm going to move over to, we're going to go to letsflourishtogether.com. That's where you're going to click on, and that's where you're going to go to find this document that I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to pull this screen really quick because I want to make sure that my screen looks good, and I want to see your comments here, okay? So why do we need to train, and why do we need to have an onboarding system? First of all, people are going to be added to so many groups when they first join. Second of all, you're going to add them to so many chats. And then you're going to say you need to go through the guides to find information that you're looking for. No, 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 ma'am. The reason why people quit is because you're overwhelming them with too much information. Too much information is like, it's like when you drink too much water or too little water, you're going to get hurt. So you have to have it in the middle ground, okay? You cannot not give them information, but you cannot give a new consultant too much information because they're going to feel overwhelmed and then they're going to quit. They're going to feel overwhelmed, or they're going to feel like they're not capable to do this. And another thing is, you as a leader need to find, and by the way, a leader is the person that has one person. Okay, you don't have to have 20 people to be a leader. You don't have to have 1,000 people to be a leader. As soon as someone signs up under you and they trust you as their leader, you become a leader. Okay, so you were not born a leader, so you need to learn how to be a leader, but that's a different lesson. So when somebody joins your team, many of you just assume that the person that just joined is doing this as a business, and they're not doing this as a business. They may be a hobbyist. They may be just a client that just want to get a discount. They just want the membership. They may be just somebody who are thinking, okay, I do want to do this as a business, but I want to go slow. I mean, don't push me too much. I want to be able to understand everything that I want. They want to gain confidence because they don't want to fail. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with them feeling like they're going to fail. Okay, that's just a fear. And so you as a leader need to understand that, because not everybody is like you. Okay, so when somebody joins your team, you need to have a checklist document. And I know that Paparazzi sends the new consultant checklist, which is wonderful. You should go over that with them. But when we're talking about social media, in that document, there is nothing that talks about what to do next. It doesn't talk about like social media accounts. It doesn't talk about, how to grow your social media experience or how to do a Facebook Live. It doesn't talk about that. So that's why we created this Launching Strong document. Okay, so we're going to go to letsflourishtogether.com, and you're going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down and you're going to see what it says, Launching Strong. Okay, you're going to go to this website. Don't do it right now because you can totally watch the video later. You're going to be able to click on that PDF file. I recommend that you get on a computer, even though you can open it from your phone. Okay, but right here where it says link to create your own onboarding PDF, you're going to click on that, and it's a Canva design that I made through Canva. And you're going to be able to change it up because you do need to put your links in there. If you're an elite and you're going to use this, you need to put your links in there so people can find it. Now, the good thing is that with my elites, all of my elites, they are on the same page as me. So we just use the document that we have, but I exalt them as my leaders in my team. Okay, so we're going to open up this PDF file, and I'm sorry for Snow on the background. She's screaming because she is like, hello. Okay, so we're going to open this up right here. This is a document that you can use as a template. See how it says use as a template? So you're going to be able to switch it up with your links. But I'm going to open this up, and it seems like it did not change to, oh, it did change. All right, so we're good. Okay, so this is a document that I have made. It is very, very direct. And many of you are going to find this too basic. And it's okay. Okay? You don't have to use this. I'm just sharing this with you because it's working for us as a team. Okay? We just launched it last month. And we're doing a Zoom meeting every third Wednesday of the month with my team and new consultants, seasoned consultants, consultants that have been in the business for the longest. Okay, so this is working for us. I'm just sharing it with you, and it's okay if you want to use it. You don't have to. Okay, I'm not gonna make you. I'm just sharing this because I want you to be successful. Okay, so when somebody joins, this is the document that they should have. It shouldn't be a 3-page document. It shouldn't be a 4-page document. It shouldn't be 6 pages. You shouldn't just add them into a group and tell them go to the guides, okay? Because that's too overwhelming for people. You shouldn't send them too much information because they can only take little bites. Now, some people can go through it really, really fast, but other people won't. So that's why we have this document, because it has to make it simple for them to follow, okay? So we're going to ask them if you want to do this as a business, if you want to do this as a hobby. Only if they want to do this as a business, they get this document. If they want to do this as a hobby, I only add them into the group and I follow up with them every single month on how they're doing. You know, you're doing this as a membership, so let's make sure that you have your 25 pieces a month, you know, or I can break it down to a little bit less so that you have your 100 pieces per year so that you don't lose your membership. Okay, when I contact people about the business and they're like, no, I really don't want to sell it, then I offer them the membership. I said, you can have a membership for $99, just like you can have a membership with Costco, and you can have a membership with Sam's Club, and you can have a membership with Amazon Prime. It's the same thing, but you do have some requirements that you have to make per year. And that's where I bring up the 25 pieces per month. Now we can say you can have this, you know, you can buy 25 pieces today, this month, and you can buy 25 pieces next. You don't have to buy 25 pieces next month, but you can buy 25 pieces the following month. And so I have to keep track with their numbers and I have to make it simple for them. And I have to acknowledge them that they're amazing for just wanting to have a membership with me. I don't make them feel little because they chose the hobby path. I don't make them feel little because they are, you know, they're just like, well, you know, they're not going to do anything. So why do I need to mess with them? Now, you don't have to mess with them, but they are a person. They are a human. So I'm going to make them feel great because they can still shop with me as my customer and still be a consultant because they just want the membership. So there's going to be pieces that they're going to be able to get that I don't get, and it's totally fine. And they can buy what they want and they have more variety and they save some money, you know? So either way is fine. But listen, you add them to the group, you don't bombard them with information because it's just a hobby, but they're going to see the recognitions going on in the group. They're going to see me going live and training. They're going to see what's going on in our team. So at one moment, they may change their mind and they're going to be like, I want to do this as a business. They're going to change their mind and they're going to be like, Andrea, tell me a little bit more. How can I maybe make $100? And I'm going to help them because if they make $100, that is great. And I'm going to acknowledge them on my team group and say, oh my gosh, you guys, Sylvia just made $100 and she just hit her goal because that's what she wanted. I'm not going to belittle people's goals because I have big goals. Okay. So the second thing is, if they do this as a business, I'm going to give them this sheet right here, and I'm going to send them the PDF file. Now, here's the amazing thing about this PDF file. It is clickable. It has links where you can just click on the underline form and then it will take them to a different page. It will take them to a video. It will take them to a Word document. It will take them to a group. It will take them where I need them to be taken, okay? So they are clickable and it's amazing. So I'm going to show you that, okay? So then when they want to do this as a business, I ask them, would you like to do the fast path or would you like to do this slow and steady? Now, before all of this, and as they're filling out the form with me, I'm also going to have them take a test, a personality test, and I'm also going to have them take a love language test because I need to find out what kind of personality they have so that I can help them and they don't get frustrated because we all have different personalities. We all are not going to get, you know, we're not all going to, you know, be together because sometimes we're going to be like, you know, aggravated at the other person. Like I can't stand people that asks too much questions when I already said, watch the video, you know, or maybe they're asking a lot of questions. I'm like panicking because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know what I know, but I don't know like that really like detail. But then I understand that that's how they feel. And so I have to think about them and I have to think about what they love language is and their personality is. So then I change myself for them. Okay. Now with the love language test, I find out how they feel love. So if they feel loved by words of affirmation, I'm going to give them words of affirmation. If they feel loved by gifts, I'm going to send them little gifts. So that's how you get connected with your team members. okay, or your adopted team members, because sometimes the leaders leave and then they're alone. So those are the people that we want to help. All right, next up, we go to goals, and I have to find out their goals, okay? So I'm going to ask them for their short-term goals. I'm going to ask them for their long-term goals. I'm going to ask them, how much do you want to make? Do you want to make $500 a month, $1,000 a month? And let's be realistic. That's what I tell them. If you're telling me that you're slow and steady and you're picking the $6,000 goal, monthly goal, then I'm going to be like, okay, girl, like, let's talk about how much money you want to make in the next 3 months, right? You know, and it's not going to be $5,000 if we go slow and steady, unless you have a really big customer base and big friendships, okay? If you have people that you know, like, yeah, okay? So let's be realistic. And then we have the director rank here, because we do want them to know that there is a way that they can get to the next level with Paparazzi. There's not only one way for them to make money. There's one way for them to make money with the jewelry, by selling the jewelry, but also they can make money by becoming a director and sharing the opportunity with other people, not keeping them to itself. I'm going to take my name out really quick because you guys cannot see this. I'm going to hide it and I'm going to move on. All right. So okay, so we want them to know about the director rank, and it's explained on that little graphic that we have made it. Okay, so next up, we are going to ask them about their contacts. We're going to say, write down your 10 easiest. That means people that they're comfortable with. And the other is the 10 best, because I want them to start thinking about people who wants to join their team. Who do they think will be really good at joining their team? Now, there's this clickable link, because I need them to write down their ID number on the top so that they can remember until they memorize the ID number. And then when they click on the underline link, guess what? It takes them to a video that one of my uplines, Mandy Wheeler, she's one of my uplines, she made a video about how to log in into the back office. So I decided that I was going to look for people's video that were really good so that I can add them into my sheet. Okay, so I put the login in there. So there is a video that is going to be, you know, there's that video that's going to help them understand how to log in into their back office. Because hello, how many times do we get this question? How do I log in into my back office? How can I shop jewelry? How can I blah, 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 blah? And you don't even know, you're typing in the answer when you need to just send them to that sheet where they can just click the information. Now, you don't, like I said, I'm going to show you how to change the underline links. You can put your video in there as the leader. I really don't care. I just found a video that was really good, and it was made by my upline, so that's great. Then we have the accountability here, because I want them to set every month to send me their accountability, which guess what it is? When you click on it, it takes you to the leadership worksheet. Okay, the leadership worksheet, because I want them to be able to understand that this is going to help them break out numbers. This document was created by corporate, and it's an amazing document. So if you're not using it, there is something wrong with us. And I talk about me too. Okay, we need to use this document because it breaks it down so easy for them. And this actually helps you with the last phase of my system, which is accountability. They should be filling this out. Accountability, we just meet once a week. They need to report numbers. This is great for reporting numbers as well. Okay, so we're going to go back right here, and then we're going to click on here. By the way, our website is in here, and that cannot be changed because at least I want to be able to other people be helped by that website. Okay, so then over here we're going to move to the activities, and like I said, some of you are going to think that this is too simple, this is too dumb. Why would they need to know how to do that? Because hello, you are a new consultant. You are not somebody who has been in the business for 5 years and you already know everything. We sometimes forget those questions that people have as soon as they join. So that's the problem. That's why they get frustrated, because you forget that you were there. You forget that you were the person that asked, how do I ship? How do I find this? Yes, they can Google it. Yes, they can go find the information somewhere else. Yes, they can go to YouTube, but not everybody is like you. Yes, that's me. I don't ask my upline for stuff. If she tells me that it's over on the file documents, I look everywhere before I message her and I ask anything. That was me when I first started. And I was the person that I was on YouTube all the time or on Google trying to find the information. But like I said, not everybody has your personality. Okay, so you need to be able to understand that this needs to be as simple as possible. So if you're going to make any changes to this document, I beg you to keep it simple. I beg you to stop making changes that don't need to be changed. Like I said, you can add your documents, you can add your videos, but like I said, think about that. Now, I am not against constructive criticism because I created this and I got a little bit of feedback from my elites on different things. They were helping me think about different things. And so I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. And so if you have any suggestion, please message me so that you can also help me have this document become the best that it can be, okay? So on the first activity, I tell them that they need to read the 6 things to do, and they need to announce their new journey on their wall. That means on their personal profile. So when I click on this, it will take them to the Let's Flourish Together, and guess what? It has it on Spanish as well for the people that speak Spanish. So that also helps you as a leader if you have any team members that speak Spanish. But it gives them a little bit of details. I walk them through it. I talk to them. I message them. I Marco Polo them just to make sure that they are on the same path as we're supposed to be. Then I tell them, okay, now you need to do you need to start a countdown with your kit, okay? And it's talking to the first person, so it's talking to themselves. It says countdown to my kid whenever the kid is going to come up, and then you say how to make it personal. I teach them how to make it personal, how to be different from selling and sharing. Okay, what's the difference between selling versus sharing? So then we have this one right here, which is again, it's information that can help them understand about social media and things like that. So everything right here, it is clickable. Then we have a hi hello digital business card, because as much as I love regular business cards, which I know that everyone should be having business cards, we also need a digital business card. Okay, so the hi hello will help you set up that digital business cards. And by the way, on anything that I share here, on anything that I share through my page, I do not get paid for anything and I do not make money. So I want to make that disclaimer, because if you're going to be turning me into compliance, which I've been turned into, make sure that you have your facts checked, because then I waste a day of buying new releases because you were trying to be mean and you didn't know what you were talking about. Okay, so then we're going to go into the third step that they're going to have. They're going to learn the ATM method, which is very familiar in the network marketing business. Okay, so that's me teaching them how to prospect. Now, this may take a little bit, but I do want it to be there because I want it to be accessible, and I want it to be like really, they just click on that document. They have their document saved in their phone, and they can just click on it and find what they need. Now, when you have this, please make your own document, because make your own video, because I do explain it on here, because we do have a prospecting group. We do have a third-party tool, and that's our prospecting group that we have. We do have a video for our team that I have made that's professional. You're welcome to use that, because I don't tell them to sign up with me. But I do recommend, if you're an elite up, you should have a third-party tool video, or at least your upline should have a third-party tool video. Okay, so the ATM method is right there, and then the Love Serve Growth guide scripts, it is in there as well. I was able to purchase that from Bob Heilig, and it's amazing. I love his content. All right, so then I say create an event for your lunch party. I'm really thinking it can be an event or it can be a group. Okay, so if you create a group, that will be even better, because then you can put people in there and that can become your VIP group. So I'm wanting to change this into a group. So instead of an event, I want them to start creating their VIP group, even though right here it says create your VIP group. Okay, but then you have the 10 easiest and 10 best. Please make sure that you change this document, because I think I put I put a find scripts right here, and that's a private group that you cannot get into if you're outside of my team. So make sure that you change that whenever, or retype all of this, and then put the right stuff in here, because you don't want to send them to my group. And then I have to deny the invitation for you to join those groups that I have created for my team, okay? So then over here, it talks about banking account. You should have a banking checking account that's different from your regular account. Then you should learn about PayPal and Square account over here, because people do need to know how to use PayPal and Square, and they should have the option to choose which one they want. And then they need to learn about shipping, because if they're going to start taking payments, how are they going to ship? Yes, they can go to the post office, but you want to make it as efficient as possible. So there is a video about shipping as well in there, and I think it redirects them into a YouTube video that Mandy has done. Okay. So then we're going down, down, down. It's very easy, simple. It says, why do I join video? They have to do a video that says, what do I join? Why join video? And then they have create your VIP group here. Again, it's clickable. Then it says, do my kit unboxing live video in my profile. It needs to be less than 10 minutes long, and let my upline know when I will do it. Also, get familiar with your back office guidebook. How many of us want our team members to really know the back office, really know their stuff, right? Well, if it's not in front of them and it's not a checklist, they're not going to remember what you said that was important. So to me, the back office guidebook is very important. So when they click that, guess where it takes them? It takes them exactly where they need to be, which is the back office. And this is the reference guide that the dorks have created. So when you click on those little crowns, it takes you to information in the back office that they need, right? So everything, again, is clickable. This is a PDF that's clickable, and I love that. I go again over the prospecting. This is a group that you do not have access to if you are not a part of my team. This is a group exclusively for my team, and it's our prospecting group. So please make sure that those kind of links and those kind of groups do not ask access to it, because then it takes time of my day to decline your wanting to join the group, and I just can't. I don't have that type of time, okay? I don't have that type of time. So make sure that you also change this either to a video, the third-party video tool that you have, or either to, create a prospecting group and make that a part of your system in there. Okay, the income disclosure is right here, because I need my team to share that every single time they share anything that has to do with money or anything, because we don't want to get into compliance. Then I have ATM method steps and scripts. That's right here. Make sure that you change that, because it does have some of my links where it says customer and business connect scripts. Again, you have to change that because it has team information in it. And I have more scripts inside of this group right here that you do not have access if you are not a part of our team. So please do not ask for access. Change it to your group, okay? Or delete this whole thing if you want. Then we have extra tools right there. Again, do not sign up for the text alerts, because you're not going to be able to have access to them. We do have the Fearless Friday in here, and it takes them to this page so they can find the tools faster. At the end of the day, what we want is a checklist, mark, done, done. And then we want them to have access quicker, instead of going to, what guide did she tell me it was? Where is it that I need to go? How do I find that, Andrea? To avoid all of that, and for them to not be frustrated because you are taking a long time to answer because maybe you have too many messages, or for them to not get frustrated feeling like they don't know what they're talking about. This is it. So we want to help them as leaders to feel confident as well. Okay, then we have tasks that says new releases, the policies and procedures, fashion fakes, live of the party, crown club. And then right here, I talk a lot about branding, because social media is crucial. Okay, I talk a lot about the boot camp, because content creation is crucial for your social media account. And so those two go hand by hand. And then the DMOs and the Power Hour are hand by hand as well. So with that said, basically what we are doing with our team, and I'm going to show you how you can recreate this really quick, because I want to make sure that you guys know how to create your own with the document that I have created. So you click on here, and then you're going to go to say where it says use template. And the template will appear in here and it will say copy. So make sure that you change the name before you download it. And Team United Fashionistas, please do not do this because we already have the file. If you have any suggestions, please let me know so that I can make those suggestions made. Maybe I mistyped something that needs to be changed. Just let me know because we want to keep it simple and we don't want to confuse our new consultants as well. Okay, so then below this, you're going to click on the login information, and then for you to be able to change the link or the file or anything that you want them to find, you're going to click on the three dots on Canvas, and then you're going to click on the link right here where it's like the little, I don't know what they look like. And then you're going to change that and you're going to put the link that is supposed to be in here. Okay, so you can change all of that, and you can basically, like, seriously, you can totally redo this whole thing. You can delete this, and you can even put your team's logo as a top leader in the company with your team, and you can change anything that you want. It is clickable, changeable. Like I said, you can use this one, so you delete it and you can just make your own, and it's super easy and fast, and that's basically how it's done. So if there's a typo, please let me know so that I can fix it. Don't just keep it to yourself for you. Just like I'm sharing this with you, please share that with me. And then click on the link and then change the reference in there. It is super easy. And then lastly, to finish this conversation, I'm going to go back to Be Live. Again, you can find this document through letsflourishtogether.com, and then go down and then click where it says link to create your own onboarding PDF. Okay, but we're going to go back to Be Live, and I'm going to take this off. And lastly, I just want to say that, you know, Paparazzi is amazing. People are amazing, and I want everyone to succeed. Lastly, I just want to say that we started a Zoom with my leaders and my team, and we use the breakout rooms, and it has really, really helped us. It's been 2 months now. But here's how we are doing the sessions. We have 5 sessions for our teams, and they go through this 5 sessions when they come in, and it's a new one every single month, and then they move into the next session. So we have teachers in there, and I thank my elite leaders and my producers and above, because at the end of the day, my producers and premier producers are very soon to become elites. They're the ones that are my core. They're the ones that have helped me. They're the ones that have gotten me to where I am today. So I uplift them and thank God for them. But right here, here's how we're using the breakout rooms. As soon as somebody comes on our third Wednesday of the month, we talk to them. The first session is about the launching strong. We walk them through this whole document just like I did you. The second session is we're going to teach them how to use their social media account. We're going to talk about branding. We're going to talk about marketing. We're going to talk about sharing versus selling. The third one is we're going to teach them how to prospect, because many of people in the company get frustrated because people go signed up with somebody else, or they don't have the confidence to prospect because they don't feel confident to do it. Okay, that's why they don't prospect, because they're scared. They're scared to be, they're scared to be taken the wrong way. They're scared of, sounding ignorant, or that they may fail because they didn't do it like they were supposed to. So I teach them how to prospect, and I teach them what the method is on prospecting, because there is a method. And I'll share that on YouTube whenever I create the video, because we created that video. I shared my systems with you about 2 months ago, but then the video got deleted because I switched my business page into the original format, because we did the new one. So all of my videos from March were deleted, and it was a really good one, but it's deleted. So I have to remake one. So I teach them the prospecting system. And then on the fourth session, we talk about content creation. We talk about their DMOs. They need to have a DMO. They need to have a daily method of operation. And many of you know that because your leaders have shared that with you. And of course, your daily method of operation can change, just like one of the leaders came on here and share what really DMO means. I created the document, but you can make your own document. You can make your own daily method of operation. The ones that I have shared with you guys on the Let's Flourish Together website, it is just generic for someone who's just starting, who needs to be consistent, and somebody that needs to know what to focus on. So I share that because it's just started. But my DMO, I don't do that. I use part of that, but my DMO is very long and it has a lot of more different things that I do every single day. Okay, so DMOs change, and I will post my DMO on the website so that you can see the difference of Andrea's DMO and, the generic DMO. Because as an elite, as you grow and as you have a bigger team, you have different tasks to do. And yes, I do have a systems. Yes, I have people working for me, but I'm still I'm still out there doing my job. I'm still connecting with people. I'm still going live. I'm still selling. I am still showing up like I tell my team to show up. If I tell them to have Spirit Week, which I thank Mandy Heinz for sharing that she does that with her team every single month. I started doing that with my team. We do a Spirit Week one month. We do the Rainbow Challenge the following month. And so I do it with them. I'm not going to tell my team to do things that I'm not willing to do. And yes, we can get to the top and have somebody do it for us, and we can pay people for them to do things. But if it's going to take me away from showing up and leading by example, and me just losing my information and knowledge, I don't want that. And maybe it's the wrong decision, and it's okay. Because that's what I have prayed for, and I want to be there and show them that it can be done. I want to be able to feel what they feel. So if I stop doing what I tell them to do, then they're not going to really connect with me. I don't feel like, right? So then the last session, we teach them about leadership. We teach them how to be leaders and what do they need to focus as a leader. So we teach them how to know their reports. So we have a document made for every single report and recognition that they have to do. I walk them through the back office, how to use the reports. I have a PDF file made for them so that they can just follow those steps. So that's the 5 things and 5 sessions that they have with us as they come into the breakout rooms. If they miss a month, it's totally fine. They can go to the class that they need to go to. But we have made it like that, and I will be creating those 5 videos throughout this year so that those who cannot come to the Zooms can watch those. But at the end of the day, that's where community is. That's how you meet team members. Those people that come to my power hour every morning, where they either do the DMOs or they do the intensive DMOs power hour, they come in at 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. And I will be sharing that because really you think it is a big deal, but basically we have our mics off and we're just working. I'm just the one that says, okay, 15 minutes, you need to move into this task. Or, hey, you're 15 minutes in, make sure that you're focusing. That's basically what I do on the Zoom. We don't talk the whole entire hour. But then once we finish working intentionally for 1 hour, which is why it's called power hour. Power hour can be anything. If you're wanting to clean your kitchen and you have a power hour time for cleaning your kitchen, that's all you focus on. It's just focusing on the tasks that you're doing, because we as women get so unfocused and wanting to do so many things that we don't get anything done, or you get very little done. So you gotta focus. Okay, so that's why I don't mind them bringing their DMOs to do their stuff with them, as long as they're being productive. And at the end of our session at 10 a.m., we talk, share success stories. We share tips that we may think about. But guess what? The whole point is when people come on a Zoom or they meet together, because we can meet online now with the technology that we have, they build a community and they get to know each other. So guess what? When we go to events, guess what happens? When we go to events, they already know each other. My team member Vanessa is here. She's my personally sponsor, and you guys got to meet her last month when we did an opportunity live video with her and an interview. But guess what? Vanessa has come here to my house, and actually, I am more comfortable than ever because I have talked to her for a whole entire year. Like, we're friends, and we talk about not just paparazzi, but we talk about God. So I'm very comfortable and very confident. So I'm very laid back now that she's here. Now, if I would have never talked to her and met her, and she's like, Andrea, can I earn the pass to come to your house, I'll be like, sure, you earn it. But then I'll be like, more serious, trying to find out their personalities, trying to find out who they are. Will they get offended if I say this, and I want to make them feel comfortable. But with Vanessa, I'm like very comfortable, or my teams that I know them because we meet every single Monday through Friday, then that's a different story. So anyway, so I'm just letting you guys know all of this. I'm going to take some questions really quick, but thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for making time to get the information that we have shared in here. So yes, Miss Anna, there's going to be a replay, and this video will also be uploaded onto YouTube. I work a full-time job. Wish I could do this power hours and the Wednesday breakouts. Tammy, it's totally fine. You can still do the power hours. I would just say you need to find an accountability partner because you need to report to someone. That's the whole point. You can do your power hour or your DMOs during the day or whenever you need to do it. Maybe you need to have a power hour at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's totally fine, but you do need to report to someone and let them know that you are doing it. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I am scared of making a huge investment and not having any prospects left, as right now I can't even get my orders, blah, 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 to ship because, Miss Amy, yes, a lot has happened, and you have to find solutions. So for me as a leader, if people are complaining, and I understand their need to complain because it is taking a little bit longer. We are still in the middle of pandemic. If you're not getting your Christmas gifts right now, you're going to be struggling the month of December or November, okay? Because packages may not get in there on time, and supplies are very low because, hello, majority of the stuff comes from another country, and that main country is China. So there's a lot of things that can happen, but that's where you as a leader need to give solutions, and they can be getting knowledge while they're waiting on orders, or they can use their back office. Back in the day, I was one of the consultants that sold a lot through their back office. I was the one that sold 600 pieces in 1 month from their back office. So that can be done, but if you don't teach them how to, and if you don't give them solutions, and if you don't stop them from complaining, and yes, we need to understand them and be sensitive to and have sympathy for what they're going through, at the same time you need to give them solutions. Or what I do is when somebody joins my team, and I think some of my team members can testify of this, if they finish the launching strong, I get them a gift. And if orders are behind, I get them a box of jewelry. I put free jewelry in there and I send it to them. So I find solutions. I find things that I can help them with. Now, if they don't want to be helped because they're just stuck on that mindset, I can't do anything. So I just pray for them. I check on them. I still be their friends. I still be there to uplift them, but that's all I can do. Okay, so I'm taking questions really quick. And do you think too much info or training causes them to back off? Oh, absolutely, Nikki, because people get overwhelmed. They need to take little steps. That's why they need a plan written down. Here's what you need to do first. Even if you don't have this document and you're sending them just one little video or one document, remember, people learn differently. Some people like visual. Some other people like a checklist. Some other people like step by step. Some other people like to just read. And so we need to find how can they develop better. And so, you have to keep it simple. And if you're tagging people, yes, it's great. But if you're tagging them a lot on a lot of things, they feel overwhelmed because they're like, okay, where do I start? You're tagging me on 5 things. I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, so things like that. Some people can take it, some other people cannot. So that's where the personality thing comes in. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, you guys. Thank you. Let me see if there's any other questions. If not, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see you next Friday, though. I have an amazing consultant that's going to come in. She is one of my team members, and I work with her a lot. And she's a mama who has, well, I'll let her tell her story, but I admire her, and she is amazing. So I'm excited to have her. What is a third-party vendor, Andrea? It's a third-party tool. It's not a vendor. It's a third-party tool, and that's a video. That's something. It is a tool, but it's a third-party tool. That's a video. That's a group. I usually recommend having a video of less than 5 minutes talking about the opportunity, explaining everything that's in there. Thank you, girl. I love you. I'm so proud of you. I love your TikToks. I can't wait to see you at convention, girl. Love you. Let's see if there's any other questions. Lost leader, who do I report to? Tammy, call Paparazzi and ask them, oh, you don't even have to call Paparazzi. You can go to your back office and you're going to go to, let's see where it is at. You're going to go to your back office. You're going to go to organization and you're going to go to consultant groups. Again, you can watch the replay to listen to me because I know sometimes I talk really fast. You're going to go into consulting groups. You're going to go to manage groups. You're going to make sure that you select everything that's in here so that you can see. And let me see if I can show you this. But it says it's going to show you as it's going to show you who your upline is. It's going to say upline. Okay, it's going to say upline. So your upline, and you can even move those things. So like I'm going to show you here. I'm going to share my screen really quick, you guys, so that she can know how to do this. Share screen. And then I'm going to click on share. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to move me over. Tammy, you're going to go to your back office. Like I said, you're going to go to where it says organization. Then you're going to go to consultant groups. And then right here, when you manage the groups, you're going to see upline right there. And you can see that I have 14 uplines. So you can see who they are and you can find them. Okay, so those are the people that you can contact if you don't know who your upline is. And so I moved it up here so that I'm able to see, what's going on. So that's how you're going to be able to find your upline. Okay, and you can find many other groups that the dorks have teaches on, and it is awesome. All right, so any other questions? If you're new, though, you have nothing to sell after a kid. That's what I'm saying, Doris. If you're new and you have sold everything, first of all, when somebody asks me about information, I would never recommend the $99 kit if we're going through a waiting period of 26 days for orders to come in. I will be very upfront with them. I would say, girl, I really want you to join right now. And I know that you can, but I need to be upfront with you. Right now, orders are taking 26 days to get in because of the delay and the shipping and FedEx, and our company that has grown so much, and the pandemic, supplies, and everything. I can tell her that. And I said, listen, yes, you can join with a $99 kit, but you're going to get 35 pieces. I don't want you to suffer because you're going to have to wait for a long time, even if you put a big order in. So I really recommend that you join with the biggest kit or the middle kit just to help you and last you longer. Okay, why can you be upfront with people? Well, Andrea, they don't have the money. They only have the $99. Well, they can wait instead of getting frustrated and quitting because of shipping, and they can save up more so that they can buy the starter kit, and they will appreciate your honesty because you're being upfront with them. Why can't we tell people that? Do you think they're going to be scared away? No, they're going to appreciate you saying that. Or you can say, yes, you can join with a $99 kit. Now it's going to be a little bit more challenging, and you can join, but I can teach you how to do back office parties. I can teach you how to sell from your website. I can give them solutions, and we can be on the period of while you're waiting for the boxes to come in, we can learn other things. If you can talk with a positive side instead of just agreeing with what they're saying, then that's a totally different story. Okay, you want to be a leader. So this is a part of being a leader, and this is what I have learned in the 9 years that I have been here. I might be wrong, and you may disagree with me. People may, but that's just my opinion on this subject. Okay. I asked them, let's see. Andrea, you mentioned a long time ago that you know of some ladies that are hearing impaired. Could you contact me? I have a question not related to this subject. Rebecca, send me a message on my personal profile because on Team United Fashionistas, I get a lot of messages, which is why I don't reply. We have automated systems to reply, and it takes a lot of time for me to answer questions. So if you can message me to my personal page, I will be able to check my other folders and respond to you. At a point where Jessica, you need to look at the bright side and you need to know what is it that you want. Are you going to let shipping or a discouragement or not having a leader or, we can come up with a lot of things. Okay. I could have quit whenever I joined. Back in the day, we had to order on packages of 5. You didn't get to choose your jewelry. Shipping was really delayed all the time. I had to pay shipping $10 every time I buy jewelry. It didn't matter how much. We didn't have a website. We didn't have social media. I could have quit a long time ago. My upline, we talked the first year. The second year, we stopped talking, which it might have been my fault because I didn't talk to her. I don't know. I could put a lot of different excuses for myself to just say I'm just going to quit. So we need to lift up ourselves and find solutions, which is why I do this, which is why I teach other consultants that are not on my team, which is why I give information to those who don't have a leader, which is why I have a YouTube channel, because I don't have to do this. I can just work with my team and just focus on my team and just focus on myself. But I care about you and consultants that feel lost and consultants that feel like they can't do this because I know that you can. And that's why I do this. So, message me if you want any help. And then I'll be like, girl, you need to do the boot camp, or girl, you need to read this. And again, I have a big team, so just know that if I don't answer, you were on my other folders and I didn't see your message. So I need to check. I have a lot of messages on my other folders. So anyway, whew, that was a lot, and I don't really know how to help a lot of people. That's why I make videos, because I'm hoping that that's how I can help. Where can I go to do leadership training? Kim, I just did a leadership training today. This Launching Strong will help you become a better leader. And again, I will make some videos about leadership, but there's a lot of people in this company that you can also follow that are great leaders and that can give you more information. But I believe the reason why we don't have retention, it's because we don't have a system, an onboarding system, and something that will help people stay accountable for them to have retention. And we don't really know what to focus on. So yes, that's on one of my lists to make a video on. I'm so glad, Tammy, I was able to help you find your upline. Accountability partners can be found by side sisters or somebody that you connected with. So make sure that, Marilyn, you're looking for someone that can help you. Can you do challenges if we're not with Fashionistas 2.0? Of course. Can we do your challenges? Oh, Danita, are you on my group? And I didn't even know. If you are in my group for whatever reason you got approved, I'm not going to kick you out. But Danita, don't do the challenge. I mean, you can do the challenges. Just let me know that you're not on my team so that I don't give you the prize because it is for my team members. And as much as I want to give stuff for other people, think about that. So, Ramona, yay. Let's see if there's any other questions. Are you a part of team page contact? And I just answered that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to see you at convention, you guys. It's going to be awesome. You may see me with my husband, Danny. So just come say hi. I may look like I'm an extrovert, which I am, but in small groups. I can't do big crowds because I get nervous. And the reason why I get nervous is because I want to know everybody's name. And so you may know my name, but I want to know your name. And so I feel so bad because I want to make you feel as special as possible. But because I don't know your name, because there's so many people, I feel like, but just come say hi. I would love to take a picture with you. I would love to give you some tips and just help you. So, um, like I said, Miss Tammy, because I'm really behind on questions. When you click on that group that I show you, it shows you all the 14 people. It shows my 14 people upline. So if they have quit, you can find the next person after that. So thank you guys so much for sharing and for tagging your people. I do have a training on back office parties, Angie, but it is an old video. It's like I need to totally update this. So I have it on my list to do, but because I have been working on these trainings and systems, I haven't been able to focus so much on making YouTube videos. Okay. Lots of training videos out there. I learned a lot on my own. Exactly, Julie. Exactly. Janelle, of course I know your name. You're my team member. Hello. And you come to my thing, so I'm going to know your name. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for your time. I love you and I appreciate you. And we will see you next Friday. Have an amazing day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.